It's Mike Unleashed on the BetRivers Network.
All right, it is time now for Mike Unleashed. Mike Unleashed has some unusual stories today, and we're going to start with the story of the Lamborghini guy. Did you read this story? Hold on a second. Let me get it here for you. Okay. There's a beautician in Italy who claims that she's the heir to Lamborghini after she collected DNA from her sister's drinking straw. Apparently, my man Torino Lamborghini, 76, maybe had a little illicit one-night stand with a beautician, which produced a child, and the child investigated and found a straw that Lamborghini's legitimate daughter was from, and the DNA matched. Oofa, I say. With Lamborghini, he was dipping his pen in the wrong ink. Well,
I just watched the movie Ferrari, Michael Mann's new movie. It's the same story.
Her name is Flavia Borzoni, and she claims she had irrefutable evidence, and it turned out the DNA matched. So my man Lamborghini, you always look at it on the bright side. He can always get in one of his cars and hop the country and just roar out of Italy. And go
he could be on the Autobahn in no time.
All right. Anyway, good luck with that, Mr. Lamborghini. Okay. Here's a story that could hit home a little bit. A sorority girl from the College of Charleston is the girlfriend of Mark Andrews, and she posted a heartfelt note after the Ravens lost for her beau, Mark Andrews. The girl is from Morristown, New Jersey, Darren. Her name is Elena Yates.
Yeah, I don't know Elena.
She's in a sorority going out with a 28-year-old tight end. How's that? How's that work? Is that all right?
I think this will be the third time on the show we say "oofa."
Is that? Yeah, she's a good-looking girl.
Yeah,
she's 21 and she's in a sorority. Andrews is 28 and he's an NFL football player. I don't know. What do you think of that?
Well, age-wise, it's
going
fine.
in the dorm at the University College of Charleston, and
yeah, I would love to know how they met. That's a little odd. Does it say how they met? The article didn't say how they met.
They started dating last summer, and they spent their first Christmas together in December. She said in a TikTok video.
They might have met on vacation somewhere.
He went to her sorority's winter formal. She's a member of Delta, or as we knew it at Penn State, Delta was a very, very attractive lady fraternity. Tri-Delt. We tried to date a Tri-Delt.
Tri-Delt girls.
There you go. There's Mark Andrews. And then here's another story here. I want to know how you feel about this because you are a father of young girls that go to school. All right, there's a Florida mom was booted from the school's pickup area because she is a member of OnlyFans and she has a big OnlyFans decal, oversized car decal on her car as she's picking up her young kids from this private school. And the private school people balked about it, and they said, you can no longer bring that car up here because it's embarrassing to the school, which is kind of a Christian school. It's called Liberty Christian Prep School. And so they banned her from actually, so she has to park across the street and have the kids walk to her. Your opinion of this?
Well, I will say this. Legally, the school has no right. I mean, she can put whatever she wants on her window. But she ought to know better. I don't know. I wouldn't want to have it. My girls are 11 and 14, so I could have the discussion. But if they were younger, I don't think I would want to have to explain to them what OnlyFans is, because OnlyFans didn't start out to be like a porn site, but now it pretty much that's all it is. So I don't.
The mother clears $20,000 a month, and here's her quote: "It's only me and my husband. No one else is brought in, male or female. We always were into cameras in our bedroom, so we said, hey, let's make some money off of this." I don't have a problem with that. Does OnlyFans pay you for putting a decal on? Is that like, why would you do
Probably
that otherwise unless they're paying?
To promote herself.
You could do that.
Self
promotion. Not have the decal on the car. You can do anything in the privacy of your own home. Why would you put a decal? I can only assume that OnlyFans pays them to promote OnlyFans.
Perhaps. I mean, it's self-marketing, right? But the only people she's promoting herself to, realistically, are the people that live in her town, that know her personally. Yeah, she's not driving up and down to PCH.
The company. What I'm saying is the decal is there for a certain reason. She must be making some money off the decal as well. Otherwise, why would she put it on? There's no reason for her to put it on. She can have anything she wants in the privacy of the bedroom and still have her OnlyFans account. She doesn't have to advertise it.
No, she does not.
She must be getting paid for it. All right. That's Mike Unleashed. All right. A little quick thing before we get to 3 questions from Mikey Miss. This is kind of a one question for Darren. There are 3 doors. You have to choose one of the doors. Door number 1, you find your soulmate. Door number 2, you get $100 million. Door number 3, you go in a time machine. Which door are you choosing?
Wow, that's a good question. I think I would. Well. No, you know what? I'd be happiest with a soulmate. I would, because money doesn't buy happiness.
Oh my God, you're taking the soulmate over $100 million? Are you insane? Yeah. There's only one answer to this question. One answer. The time machine. Well, you would go back to find out why you're not a millionaire. So I take the $100 million anywhere. I get the time machine. What am I going to go to a time machine?
I don't make $100 million.
$100 million. You can buy any soulmate in America, for crying out loud.
Mike, I go on 2 vacations a year. I spend 13 other weekends on the beach. And I don't make $100 million.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
I drive an $80,000 car.
$100 million door. There's only one answer to this.
All right.
That's the end of Mike Unleashed. What are 3 questions for Mikey Miss today?
All right, 3 quarters of Mikey Miss. I'll battle through with my voice here. I like to play old music artists for my daughters to introduce them to good music. I had them listen to David Bowie last week. Mike, if you could bring any musical artist that has passed away back to life, who would it be?
Prince.
You didn't even bat an eye on that answer.
No.
That's a good answer.
I mean, you guys brilliant. Listen, I like Bowie too, but Prince is to me the most brilliant musician ever. So I would bring him back in a heartbeat.
Good answer. Question number 2 for Mikey Miss. Super Bowl's coming up. Give me a good or bad lasting impression or memory of a Super Bowl as a journalist.
I never covered a Super Bowl. Well,
you've been at them.
I covered one. I can't remember. I don't. Super Bowls don't resonate with me like they resonate with other people. I really don't remember one Super Bowl to the next. So that's not a really good question for me. I don't. They don't resonate. It's like what happens. Like the controversies prior to a Super Bowl are what resonate with me. Like the Green Bay Packer wide receiver, who what was his name? You remember his name? Was it Antonio? Somebody got into trouble before.
I'm thinking of the Falcons safety, the Atlanta Falcons safety, Eugene Robinson. They got in a lot of trouble the night before. That's the one I was thinking of.
There was a Barrett Robbins who played for the Raiders that got in trouble. Eugene Robinson was one of them. Yeah, he was a receiver though.
No, he was a safety. Eugene Robinson was. Oh, you're talking about a receiver.
I'm
Eugene
talking
Robinson
about
was
one of the receivers. But anyway, that's what I remember. Those kind of controversies more than anything.
Yeah. Okay.
I remember the Joe Montana, Dwight Clark, thing. Was that Super Bowl?
The catch. That was the NFC Championship game.
NFC Championship. See, I don't even know what Super Bowl is. I'm not like you. You hang on football moments. I don't.
I do. I do. All right, question number 3, Mike. I just got back from Vermont. My best friends, as you know, owns a mountain next to Mount Snow in Vermont. And in that town, Wilmington, Westover, there's a lot of really good dive bars. I'm a dive bar guy, a good old dive bar. What is your favorite type of bar? Is it a lounge, cigar bar? If you have to go to a spot for a night with buddies, where are you going? What kind of bar?
I go to a classy bar. Like I go to a bar. I go to a restaurant bar. Like I used to go to dive bars when I was younger, but like as I've gotten older, I like to go to a nice, like maybe a steakhouse bar. Something that looks really mahogany-esque. You know, that's my type of bar. They sit there and have a dirty martini with brass and mahogany and people having dinner and stuff like that.
I love those type of bars too, but I do have an affection for good old dive bars. And that's 3 questions.
All right, there you go. That's 3 questions. It's time to close it down for today. Thanks everybody for listening. I know we were very chatty today, at least I was, but it's a Sixer thing. It's kind of aggravating because it's going to lead to the same conclusion. We go into every season hoping that there's going to be some kind of a change. And then the reality smacks you when the new year comes in, and then in February, and they start worrying. Now there is a trade deadline that's coming up in a couple days, so hold on to your hats. The whole perspective may change if they can make a deal here, and I think they definitely have to make a deal. You can reach me, Mike at MikeMiss.com. I'd love to hear from the people. You can also check me out on Twitter, MikeMiss25. And if you want a personal shout-out, just go to Cameo.com and put my name in there, and I'll give you a personal shout-out, send you a video. That'd be cool, and we'll have a lot of fun. For Darren, Mike, have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll be back with you next week. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.